Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the time singers put their real or hypothetical exes on blast with some savage lyrics and a memorable tune. Number 20, Rolling in the Deep, Adele. What's the best way to handle a breakup? If you're Adele, it's heading straight to the studio to write about it. Imagine being the person who allegedly said her life would be boring and lonely and rubbish, and that she was weak if she walked away from the relationship. Now, imagine hearing Rolling in the Deep for the first time and practically feeling the singer flipping you off. The song topped charts worldwide, going platinum countless times and scoring numerous accolades and a Guinness World Record for biggest-selling digital track in a calendar year in the US. Moral of the story? If you're gonna break up with Adele, you may not want to be a jerk about it. Number 19, It's Not Right, But It's Okay, Whitney Houston. Houston's volatile relationship with singer Bobby Brown is no secret, so it's hard not to imagine she's singing this song about him. However, Houston never confirmed that, leaving the idea as pure speculation. Still, the song's powerful lyrics about finding the strength to leave a cheating partner and feeling better off for it will strike a chord with anyone who's been there. Plus, with its upbeat R&B meets soul rhythm, it lets you dance away much of the bad feelings towards your unfaithful ex. Even if cheating wasn't part of your story, the song's message is clear. Walking away from a bad relationship is always the right move. Number 18, Perfect Illusion, Lady Gaga. Although this song was supposedly inspired by Gaga's ex-fiancé Taylor Kinney, the singer insists it's not a diss track. She explained the lyrics reflect a feeling that she believes everyone has experienced at some point, and that she'd never use her music to spread hate, especially about someone she cares for.
That's what it means to crush. Now that I'm waking up, I still feel the blow, but at least now I know.
So why are we talking about it? Well, Gaga's right about one thing. How often have you looked back on what felt like true love, only to realize it was just a perfect illusion? She may not have intended it as a revenge song, but belting it out at full volume sure feels cathartic. Number 17, Forget You, CeeLo Green. According to CeeLo Green, this song isn't just about romantic rejection, but also his frustration with the music business.
I guess he's an Xbox, and I'm more Atari. About the way you play your game and care.
After struggling for years to break through as a solo artist, his label still wasn't giving him a shot. Channeling that anger into a fictional breakup story, complete with the song's original expletive title, gave him some much-needed release.
See you driving round town with the girl I love, and I like forget you.
Co-writer Bruno Mars added, quote, CeeLo is one of those artists who says whatever he wants. The beauty of this track is that it's a fun, upbeat way to vent about life's lows. Perhaps you wouldn't sing this to anyone's face, but there's no harm in belting it out in private and pretending they're in front of you.
Oh, that's pain in my chest. I still wish you the best without forgetting you.
Number 16, It's a Beautiful Day, Michael Bublé. This might be one of the happiest and most uplifting breakup songs ever.
It's a beautiful day. I can't stop myself from smiling.
It almost reminds us of that scene in 500 Days of Summer, but instead of celebrating new love, the singer is thrilled to close this chapter of his life. It's just about one of the most optimistic takes on breakups you'll ever hear, and Bublé's joy is infectious.
This fire inside, it burns too bright.
The video features Jamie Presley and was shot in the same location as Desperate Housewives' Wisteria Lane. It shows Bublé happily walking away from his cheating girlfriend while she watches other women take notice of him.
This boy complaining, 'cause I'm glad that you're the one who got away.
Sometimes when a relationship goes up in flames, there's no better choice than walking away. Number 15, Take a Bow, Rihanna. Rihanna wastes no time calling out this unfaithful former beau in one of the song's opening lyrics.
You look so dumb right now.
She frames the relationship like a theatrical performance where the ex hit all the right marks, but has been sneaking around behind the scenes.
But you put on quite a show. Really had me going.
We love how Riri takes control of the narrative, shining the spotlight of shame directly on the wrongdoer. She may not have written the song, but she sings every lyric with such fervor that we know we'd never want to get on her bad side. While she may have been singing about a fictional relationship at the time, it hits that much harder now, given what she's faced in her own relationships. Number 14, Irreplaceable, Beyoncé. If there's one thing we know about Beyoncé, it is that she knows how to take life's lemons and turn them into lemonade. In this song, with lyrics written by Neo, she reminds us that no man should ever think he can replace her number one, herself.
Keep talking and mess, that's fine. But could you walk and talk at the same time?
It's all about knowing your self-worth and never settling for less. B knows she's a catch and demands to be treated like the queen she is. We feel that.
You must not know about me. You must not know about me. I could have another you in it.
No wonder the song dominated charts worldwide, even hitting number 1 on several US charts. If you've been through a breakup, the lyrics will hit hard. You might have even sung
To the left,
at them until they, well, left.
don't you ever for a second get to thinking you're irreplaceable.
Number 13, Good For You, Olivia Rodrigo. If driver's license captures the sadness after a breakup, Good For You is the fiery anger that comes right before you're fully ready to move on.
Well, good for you, you look happy and healthy, not me if you ever cared to ask.
Rumor has it these tracks were inspired by the Olivia Rodrigo, Joshua Bassett, Sabrina Carpenter love triangle, though Rodrigo hasn't exactly named names. Good For You is a sassy breakup anthem, using cheeky lyrics to wish an ex well, while secretly hoping they feel the sting.
Good for you, you're doing great out there without me, baby. Gotta wish they liked you that.
Rodrigo said she didn't want her entire album to be sad, but wasn't ready to sing about happy romances either. We're all here for that put your ex on blast phase. It's all just part of the healing.
So unaffected, I really don't get it, but I guess good for you.
Number 12, Before He Cheats, Carrie Underwood. We definitely do not condone property damage as a breakup response, but we totally get the urge.
I bust the windows out your car.
Maybe just imagine busting their windows or keying their car instead. Or a safer bet is to just crank up these songs and sing along as loud as you can.
Right now, he's probably buying her some fruity little drink 'cause she can't shoot whiskey.
While Underwood didn't have a specific muse for this track, she said she knew the sting of being cheated on, but was more of a let it go, move on type. Still, this banger perfectly captures the rage of being betrayed, yet it has a freeing quality, especially as it builds to that powerful chorus.
Dug my key into the side of this pretty little souped-up four-wheel drive.
It scooped up numerous awards, including 2 Grammys, and went 7 times platinum in the US.
Maybe next time I'll think before he cheats.
Number 11, Go Your Own Way, Fleetwood Mac. Imagine being in a relationship that's turned sour, but you still have to work together. That's exactly what happened with Fleetwood Mac's Lindsey Buckingham and Stevie Nicks.
You can go your own way. Go your own way.
Buckingham channeled his breakup feelings and long-held grievances into a song, and guess who was expected to sing some of those lyrics? Unsurprisingly, Nicks wasn't thrilled with some of the content and asked Buckingham to take it out, without success.
Shacking up's all you won't do.
Even though she understood this was his way of venting his rage, it didn't make performing the song any easier. Is there anything more savage than making your ex sing a song about how angry they've made you to countless audiences? We think not. Number 10, Shakira, BZRP Music Sessions Volume 53, Bizarrap and Shakira. In 2022, Shakira and her husband Gerard Piqué announced their separation, allegedly due to the soccer player's infidelity. Shakira channeled her emotions into music and released this scathing breakup song with plenty of potshots at her ex and his new girlfriend. As well as hinting that his new girlfriend is a significant downgrade, she also references her former mother-in-law, the relentless media, and blames Piqué for her recent tax evasion scandal. It's the perfect balance between diss track and empowerment anthem, and broke YouTube records for Latin music, with more than 63 million views in just 24 hours. Shakira comes for her ex and comes for him hard. It's savage, and we're here for it. Number 9, Since You've Been Gone, Kelly Clarkson. Does anyone else feel the rage bubbling inside them when the song begins?
We started out friends. It was cool, but it was all pretend.
We've been Kelly Clarkson stans since American Idol, but we adored her even more when she released this relatable thrashy banger about what happens when a good relationship turns bad.
But since you've been gone, I can't breathe for the first time.
Hearing her sing out her anger with such vigor and watching her trash an apartment in the music video is surprisingly cathartic. On the one hand, we feel the rage. On the other hand, she's celebrating the freedom of ending a soured relationship.
How come I never hear you say, I just wanna be with you?
This sentiment and the infectious rhythm made Since You've Been Gone a timeless classic. It also earned her several awards, including a Grammy. Stick that in your ex's face.
You had your chance, you blew it. Out of sight, out of mind.
Number 8, Shout Out to My Ex, Little Mix. When Little Mix released this catchy post-breakup girl power anthem, we all side-eyed One Direction's Zayn Malik, who had recently called off his engagement to band member Perry Edwards.
Shout out to my ex, you're really quite the man. You made my heart break and that made me who I am.
The first verse, sung by Edwards, is filled with shade, like referencing the duration of the relationship and calling out how quickly the former lover moved on.
Took so long, you said call it quits. Forget that, but I'm over it.
The group has all but denied these speculations. Edwards even claimed that since so many breakup songs are sad, they just want to release something empowering.
Guess I should say thank you for the hate and the tattoos. So baby, I'm cool, by the way.
The song is a perfect reminder that life and love are filled with learning experiences, and you should always strive to live it to the fullest. Plus, did we mention it's a tune?
Well, I'm all the way up, I swear you'll never bring me down.
Number 7, Love Yourself, Justin Bieber. Jelena famously dated on and off for much of the 2010s, and could easily release a joint album of songs they've allegedly written about each other.
I didn't want to write a song, cause I didn't want anyone thinking I still care or don't.
Among the most notable is Bieber's Love Yourself, co-written by Ed Sheeran. Some fans speculated that the title was inspired by Gomez's tattoo, which reads "Love Yourself First" in Arabic. The lyrics are incredibly biting and completely slander their intended subject.
Cause if you like the way you look that much, oh baby, you should go and love yourself.
Whoever he is singing about, it's clear that this relationship did not end amicably.
My mama don't like you and she likes everyone.
Still, the narrator wants that person to know that although they acknowledge the tumultuous relationship, they're already over it.
You made me feel small. I fell in love, now I feel nothing at all.
In 2019, Gomez seemingly responded, declaring that she needed to lose you to love me.
I needed to lose you to find me.
Number 6, Cry Me a River, Justin Timberlake.
Did Justin Timberlake talk about Britney during the Cry Me a River process?
Yes.
Justin Timberlake and Britney Spears were the it couple of the late 90s and early 2000s pop music scene. They broke up in 2002, the same year Timberlake released this song about getting cheated on and wanting revenge. The singer shared that he was so mad about the alleged infidelity between Spears and choreographer Wade Robson that it took him just 2 hours to pen the track. There's even a Britney lookalike in the music video, as if we needed more convincing. Supposedly, Britney responded with her 2004 hit Every Time, which is about asking for forgiveness.
Every time I try to fly, I fall without my wings.
However, she has since accused him of exploiting their relationship and breakup to further his career. Number 5. Flowers, Miley Cyrus. In 2019, Cyrus released Slide Away, a somber reflection on her split from Liam Hemsworth.
Once upon a time it was made for us. Woke up one day and it turned to dust.
However, her 2023 jam Flowers put a more upbeat spin on the situation while celebrating self-love and self-care.
I can buy myself flowers. Write my name in the sand.
It's also filled with Easter eggs, from a possible reference to the 2018 Woolsey fire that burned down their home,
Till we weren't. Built a home and watched it burn.
to shooting the music video in the house where Hemsworth allegedly cheated on her. Also, she released it on his 33rd birthday. Now that's pretty savage. The song also seems to sample another iconic breakup song in I Will Survive by Gloria Gaynor, which shares a similar message.
Just turn around now, 'cause you're not welcome anymore.
Flowers is a major earworm and so brilliant. It's essentially a masterclass in breakup songs.
Yeah, I can love me better than you can.
Number 4. So What? Pink. Sometimes after a breakup, we have a strong desire to be petty AF.
I guess I just lost my husband. I don't know where he went.
Usually, a little voice in our heads will talk us out of it. But this song proves that sometimes pettiness is the most freeing outlet. Okay, we don't condone following Pink's example to a T, but you get what we mean.
And guess what? I'm having more fun.
So What, co-penned by Pink, Shellback, and Max Martin, was inspired by the singer's separation from former ex Carrie Hart. He even stars in the music video since they were already back together by the time of its release.
You weren't there. You never were. You wanted all, but that's not fair.
Still, it's a cheeky, irreverent number about proving that you don't need that person to live your best life.
So what? I'm still a rock star. I got my rock moves, and I don't need you.
Number 3. You Oughta Know, Alanis Morissette. Since its release in the mid-90s, fans have speculated who this song might be about.
And every time you speak her name, don't you know how you told me about the words till you die?
Names like Ryan Reynolds, Matt LeBlanc, Leslie Howe, and Mike Peluso have all been thrown into the mix.
More than one person has taken credit for it. And I'm thinking, I don't know if you want to take credit for being the person I wrote You Oughta Know.
Right.
However, Full House actor Dave Coulier thinks You Oughta Know that it might be about him, since she released it not long after they broke up. He doesn't seem to know for sure, but he's revealed that he can hear aspects of their relationship reflected in the song's lyrics.
I'm here to remind you of the mess you left when you went away.
Meanwhile, Morissette has no plans to spill the beans on the track's intended subject.
I'm going to take credit for a song where I'm singing about someone being a or an asshole. You might not want to.
Right.
Yeah, you might not want to say, "Hey, that's me."
Yeah, right.
Still, this is a great song to listen to when you're particularly enraged and need to let it all out. Number 2. Much of Taylor Swift's discography. Taylor Swift. T-Swift is no stranger to heartbreak. She famously channels her emotions into music, giving us a plethora of relatable heartache songs.
Are never, ever getting back together.
From the peppy We Are Never Ever Getting Back Together, the edgier I Knew You Were Trouble, to the rockier Would've, Could've, Should've, and countless others, there are too many unforgettable options to choose just one.
I knew you were trouble when you walked in. Knew right there, say knew now.
Some of her tracks are more subtle and cryptic, like All Too Well, while others are self-explanatory, like Dear John.
They say all's well that ends well, but
find a Tay-Tay song for every emotion you've ever felt while going through or healing from a breakup. Incidentally, it's rumored that she may be the subject of John Mayer's Paper Doll and the Jonas Brothers' Paranoid. Before we unveil our top pick, here are some honorable mentions. Triggered, Freestyle, Jhené Aiko. Apparently, even Big Sean, who the song is partially inspired by, was shocked by how much anger was poured into it.
Who am I kidding? Knew from the beginning. You'd ruin everything, you do it every time.
Hit 'em up style, Oops, Blue Cantrell. Well, that's one way to deal with a cheating ex. Strong Enough, Cher. We love a post-breakup empowerment banger. F It, I Don't Want You Back. Amen. No, please, Amen, don't beat about the bush. Also, who remembers Frankie's comeback? Oof. Call Me When You're Sober, Evanescence. Does anyone do melancholic breakup revenge songs quite like Evanescence? Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, Youre So Vain, Carly Simon. Which of Simon's exes is so vain they probably think this song is about them? Could it have been Mick Jagger? Perhaps James Taylor?
You're so vain. You probably think this song is about you.
Or maybe it was David Cassidy or David Bowie. For decades, she's been teasing us with little hints here and there, but she's still not ready to spill the tea entirely. However, she has revealed that the second verse is about Warren Beatty, and jokingly added that he thinks the entire song is about him.
So, Carly Simon wrote the song You're So Vain about you.
How would I know?
Mystery man or men aside, this is arguably Simon's most synonymous track, and a total earworm.
But you gave away the things you love.
Plus, who doesn't love a song telling some arrogant ex that he's not all that and needs to get over himself?
I bet you think this song is about you, don't you?
Which song makes you feel happier than ever after a bad breakup? Let us know in the comments.
I'm happier than ever.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.